We were at school. Last Friday we went to Lodge Hill Cemetery in the morning, and first thing we went to school. We just got ready for the trip.
Normal stuff.
We walked there. It's a graveyard on Wheelie Hill, which is where I cycle up every Saturday to go to tennis. And we looked at the cemeteries to see about the soldiers who are buried in it.
Okay. Does someone else want to say a bit about the soldiers? Should we just sort of Trinity, do you want to?
We went there because it was Remembrance Day yesterday, so we went there to learn about World War One, and then we got some homework about a Lance Corporal.
Do you want to tell us a bit about the homework?
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Oh
wait, about the homework.
Okay. Yeah.
The homework was about a letter. So we were acting like that we were William Leslie Arnold, writing a letter to his family while he was in hospital, and we needed to explain our experiences in the World War One.
Okay. So you were writing about. Anyone wants to explain a little bit more about the homework? Do you want to explain a bit more about the homework?
About the homework, so when we write the letters, we have to pretend that we're William. So you can write things like "Hi, family, how you doing?" and things like that. So I didn't do it because I just didn't want to.
But
okay.
I was gonna say that I was feeling sad for the families because their family members risked their lives for them. I felt sad when I first got in there because my mum told me that my nan was buried there and I didn't see her because she died before I was. Well, yeah, she died before I was born.
I was kind of nervous when I found out we were going there because my nan was cremated there, my mum's cousin was buried there, and my mum's cousin's son was buried there. So yeah. I felt excited because I really wanted to learn more about the soldiers, and then at the same time I felt sad because for the people who wanted to protect burning them, and then they cared for everybody by themselves.
I think I was excited because we can see that we can see who were the people a long time ago that we might not get a chance to meet. Some people might not get a chance to see where they were buried and all that stuff because it's in Birmingham. Some people are really far away from Birmingham, so
yes, in fact that was interesting because remember I said about Tolmie? Maybe I didn't. Maybe some of you. I'm not sure if you were there when I was talking about Tolmie. Tolmie Job, one of the people who was in one of the packs. We had contact just literally 2 days before that, before the Friday, from some. It was about 2 days, wasn't it? Wednesday. Someone who was a family relative who was also called Tolmie. It was a family name that they'd kept in the family, Tolmie, from an uncle who had died in the First, or a great uncle, or a great great uncle who died in the First World War. And actually, they visited the grave for the first time the next day on the Saturday. We had an email about that too, didn't we, even more recently. So it was a really nice outcome from that project that someone found out about it who had actually been related to one of the soldiers we had been researching.
In my country, when they were having a war, some of the ladies actually decided to help.
Which country?
It's because there's a lot of history about all those people who have fought, and it's quite interesting to
to find out what jobs they had in the army, and it's good for people who want to know about it.
So she needs to say as well.
I think it's also interesting because we get to learn how life was in the trenches, maybe how they lived there, how they suffered, all that stuff.
It's good because if we didn't know about the war, we wouldn't realise the people who sacrificed their lives for us.
Like, can you only go to the war if you're from 19 or 18?
In the First World War, we found a grave that someone who had probably lied about their age in order to get into.
I think they were 18 or 16.
It didn't say their age. It says they died in the first year of war, didn't it? When it was just volunteers in 1940. And do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, we don't. Well, perhaps we should research that. There are ways of finding out. Perhaps that's one story we could do with trying to find out about. Actually, maybe we will find out the truth about why he didn't fill in the right name on his form.
How would he be able to lie about it when they'd have to did they have some sort of ID, or would he have stolen?
Well, a lot of people have lied to get into the armed services. I mean, in the past, some women have lied to get into the armed service and pretended to be men. That's happened before.
Do you know anybody do you have any relatives that died in the war?
Well, I interviewed someone actually who fought in World War One. He was a machine gunner, and he was one of the last veterans to die in about 2004, I think it was. George Rice. So I was very lucky to meet someone and talk to him about his experiences as a machine gunner in World War One. Now there aren't any veterans left, and I think World War Two now. Lots of the veterans are getting very elderly. But I don't